Ayo, what is going on, viewers of the tube? If you're a little confused why this backcountry hippie is on your computer or mobile screen, let me introduce myself as Tyler, and this is the crypto channel that lays down the content that will always shock you, but then ends it with a solid laugh.
Did you guys hear about that actress who got stabbed?
No, what happened?
Reese.
With a spoon?
No, with a knife.
You know our dad jokes. It's time for Chico Crypto. Well, from the title of my video, you may think Chico has had a change of heart regarding Binance, their coin BNB, and the suite of tools Binance is creating to further the landscape of decentralization. But if you didn't know, today is April Fools, and I hate Binance and their scum Chinese cartel with a deep and furious passion. The only time I like CZ is when he is shaking his arse with Justin Sun, as those are some ripe booties. But it's time to wreck Binance and make a video for April Fools, as CZ is an actual fool, and it's April, so let's begin. First, we need to discuss what just happened yesterday. One of the largest acquisitions in the crypto space just went down with Binance front and center. What happened? Binance put in the bid and acquired the one and only Coinmarketcap for $400 million. And this saddens me to see because I was an OG user of CMC since the early days, and seeing it go into the hands of someone who will destroy it just makes me shake my head. So the Binance cartel is attempting to pull off an acquisition that will give them power like never before, as the website is the largest data aggregator in the crypto space, meaning the data you see on many applications, websites, dApps, and more in the crypto space all come from Coinmarketcap's collection of data, going all the way back to 2013. And what is interesting about this move from Binance is CMC was already becoming under fire for providing bad data before this acquisition. Bitwise, you guys remember their report submitted to the SEC last year in March? Well, in it they said this: despite its widespread use, the Coinmarketcap.com data is wrong. It includes a large amount of fake and or non-economic trading volume, thereby giving a fundamentally mistaken impression of the true size and nature of the Bitcoin market. Yeah, that report is in the hands of the SEC, and I'm sure they went through it with a microscope. And in the report, they showed how exaggerated the volume of the crypto markets is, with actual volume only being 4.5% of the reported volume in March of last year. And Coinmarketcap was fully complacent in this. And the people behind CMC, they responded after that report was released, saying the concerns about the data were valid and they would be creating tools to address it, which it took them about 9 months to get something out to combat it. November of 2019, they finally released the liquidity feature and metric to combat the volume inflation problem highlighted by Bitwise. Well, going to Coinmarketcap and using the feature, let's see what exchanges are the top. Looky there, hit BTC. What the freak, they're number one. So what is Hit BTC all about? Faking volume. Reddit posts, Hit BTC fractioning coins with fake volume. And every single comment about the exchange isn't good. Then just a couple months ago, Richard Sanders, one of the leading researchers at Cypherblade, a crypto analysis firm, put out a big old piece on Hit BTC. Originally posted on Medium, but it got censored. But here it is, reposted by him on We Use Coins, and it's titled Hit BTC. How insolvent are they? The reality will shock you. So Coinmarketcap's number one liquidity exchange is most likely severely insolvent and faking their volumes. Broken feature? Yes. And I mean, out of the top 10 exchanges, you have OKX, Huobi, names I've never heard of like ZB.com and ZBG. Shoot, even Binance, they fake a ton of their volume. But the beauty of this is Binance is purchasing something that is broken and already has eyes on it from regulators like the SEC. And regulators, they are loving this acquisition because Coinmarketcap has always been shrouded in mystery, and that is something most likely regulators regulators did not like, as there was no image or information regarding their founder Brandon Ches. Yeah, since 2013, Mr. Ches has played a strong chess match against the public, keeping himself fully anonymous to this day. In 2019, he was said to make his first public appearance at Coinmarketcap's first crypto conference, the Coinmarketcap Global Conference. Although he and Sonny King, founder of Proof of Stake Consensus, kept it anonymous, hiding behind a curtain with only their silhouettes showing and using voice changers. But guess who was also at Coinmarketcap's conference in Singapore? CZ Binance, where I'm sure the deal had to have been struck or was already in motion. But the beauty of Brandon being anonymous was the SEC probably didn't have much to go on, as even reporters from Wall Street Journal couldn't pinpoint Brandon, as they tried to dox him but were unsuccessful in January of 2018. But now, CoinMarketCap is in the hands of someone they can directly pinpoint, CZ Binance, Yeehee, and all those scumbags, who I'm certain are on the top of regulators and law enforcement's list as entities who need some damn good investigating. So let's try and do a little bit of the legwork for the Popo.
Genuine ostrich.
So why did Binance buy the site? Of course, for the traffic. CoinMarketCap was once a top 100 website in the world during the 2017 bull run, although since it has dropped out and now is ranked number 570. But still, its traffic to this day is still 55% more than Binance.com. So yeah, traffic, but the real reason comes down to control of data across a wide variety of sources. Comes down to the CoinMarketCap API, with some major partners already using it. Coinbase, Samsung, Opera, Browser, and more. Shoot, even when they announced a garbage liquidity feature, the same month they announced they would be providing pricing data for Yahoo Finance and cryptocurrencies on its website. So, me friends, Binance now has a control of a major crucial piece of crypto, the data, and this is going to be a crypto war of the likes we have never seen. Those who want to see crypto pushed in the future and those who want to control it for themselves. So to begin, we gotta go back. We gotta understand Binance has had some rough roads, finding a home, a country where they can relax their operations. I have covered this like a fly on dog poo, but Binance, of course, they started in China. They got booted, so they dipped to Japan. Then they got booted, so they dipped to Malta while still having some operations in Shanghai. Then they got booted from both, so they dipped to the Cayman Islands and Seychelles, and that is currently where they reside. But something sneaky weaky is up, and Chico, like always, is on the case. So just 3 days ago, CZ announced that they were setting up something in Shanghai. Good to see Zhihua Finance carry the news of Binance Academy entering Shanghai, pushing blockchain education and research. For those who don't know, Xinhua is one of the key state medias in China, which is no lie, they are, as they did cover it as seen here. So who is this between? From the article, of course, Binance Academy, but also Shanghai Lingang Xingye Feng and Lingang Innovation Management College. Well, I did some research, and Lingang Xingye Feng, I think, is the Lingang Group, which is owned by the state government of Shanghai, and they focus on industrial parks. And as we can see from their latest news article blog post, the group came through in February and got an investment of 2.9 billion USD, and the Shanghai government has authorized the Lingang Special Area Administrative Committee 517 administrative powers, including those in the fields of investment, talent, trade, and finance. So this investment was announced 1 month before the Binance Academy and the group announced a Lingang Blockchain Technology Industry Research Institute. Obviously, this was a piece of a result of that. So there is no denying that Binance has an in with a powerful group in Shanghai, but these types of things and moves aren't going to sit well with the US government, especially with their acquisition of the largest data aggregator in the space, as Binance is becoming an entity that will be a ticking time bomb for the entire space. They are already known for some shady things, and let me reveal one of them right now. You watching, Regulators? Well, let's just go look at the Tether rich list. As we can see, Binance is number 3, not number 1 on the list like they used to be. Or are they still number 1? So let's just replay this clip from November when Binance got kicked out of China for their second time. But there's no doubt in my mind that the Tether cartel is still skimming the crypto markets, just not with the usual Tether print, buy BTC, cause FOMO, then cash out on fiat exchanges. They need to expand their operations, soliciting the largest crypto exchange, Binance, to do the dirty work. Now, a while ago in May, I didn't know CZ was ingrained in the USDT cartel and thought his exchange was going to try to pull a fast one on Tether and create their own stablecoin and drop Tether off their exchange, becoming the true kings. Well, they did create a stablecoin, BUSD, but they didn't drop Tether. They just bought a ton of Bitcoin with it and helped pump it to 14K, and they have been cashing out since. Binance is still the number 1 Tether holder. Combined amounts in their public wallets are over 330 million. Although in the video I posted in May, their number was over 782 million. Where did it all go? $452 million. Chico knows. Now remember Zhao Dong, Bitfinex shareholder. He is extremely tight with Bitfinex, even posting this picture with CFO Giancarlo Devanisi, claiming to have seen Tether bank accounts fully full. Well, Zhao isn't only a shareholder in Bitfinex, but he's also an angel investor and advisor in Binance, according to the first release of their white paper. Need more evidence that CZ is a part of the Tether cartel? How about this conversation with the crypto lark?
Now, I did want to ask you as well, there's been a lot of accusations made against the guys over at Tether. How do you feel about that situation? What are your thoughts on it?
My general feeling is that there's always more FUD in the community than there are positive things. So, and the FUD is usually more overreactive. I did meet with the key guy from Bitfinex in person a couple of weeks ago, and we did talk about this issue. And there was a couple of other guys who I trust to a fairly high degree. They said they have looked at the accounts.
Yes, CZ met with the Tether execs, and a couple people he trusts looked into their accounts, aka Zhao Dong. So yes, Binance is totally a part of the Tether cartel. And here's the thing, I thought then Binance was reducing their Tether holdings, but in reality, they are not. In April of 2019, I showed in the clip, they had over 782 million USDT. Well, let's just use Wayback Machine and look at trading volumes then. As we can see, they were only 38.7% USDT volume and 59.3% BTC. Trading volume then was about 2.2 billion. That would mean total Tether volume was about 851 million. Well, they have purportedly reduced these holdings according to Tether site data, right? Wrong. Going to CoinGecko today, we can see their total USDT volume is now basically 84%, and BTC volume is just 10.6%. Volume is lower, only about 1.2 billion, but 84% of 1.2 billion is 1 billion. So lower Tether reserves, yet your trading volume for that coin is higher. Going back to that Tether rich list, many of the blank 100 million plus wallets are Binance controlled. They are just a part of that cartel, and thus they keep them blank and anonymous. So you can't BS a BSer, Binance.
I know why you're here, so don't BS a BSer, okay?
I know why you're here, and everybody else is starting to as well. Binance and those centralized exchanges will lose their power, and this is foreseen through what crypto is all about, true decentralization. Why do you think the Binance DEX is failing while other true DEXs and protocols are surging? Looking at CoinGecko again, as I'm never using Coinmarketcap, Binance DEX volume is just 400K, while Uniswap, a DEX protocol with no investment, bootstrapped, has over 4x their volume, over 1.8 million, and oh so many better quality coins to trade. So if you watch my channel and agree with what I've been saying, stop using Binance, stop using anything they control, which is starting to become a lot in the crypto space. But whatever they touch outside of their exchange, it dies. And unfortunately, that means the OG CMC. Rest in peace. Cheers, I'll see you next time.